Rap talk, baby. That's my theme music. What up, though? I made it. We made it. I definitely was rushing. I'm looking like, okay, it's about to be 8 o'clock. I done told the people I'll be talking about Notorious Big and Big Pun still not a player. So we about to get it on. We about to get it popping. Get it cracking. We gonna talk this talk, talk this rap talk. Trying something different today. Powered by StreamYard, as you can see up there in the corner. So I can start having guests on and things that I can make banners too. I mean, let's play around a little bit since y'all tuned in. I know I shouldn't have y'all being, what should I say? I shouldn't have y'all already right here being already live watching, but y'all still the test run. I'm gonna throw this. No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm just gonna throw the Cash App up there. Well, the Cash App is Money Sign Rap Talk. If you want to donate, to the channel, donate to the movement, donate to the whole cause. But if you just see what a brother out here doing, just being positive or just putting some information there, some entertainment out here. And if you want to just throw a brother a bone, it's all good. You can donate at Money Sign Rap Talk. Let me go ahead and put it up there. Forget it. Since I'm talking about it, I'm gonna go on and do it. Cash App. I'm going to put it up there. What's it? Money Sign Rap Talk. There it is. If you wanna donate. Let me see if it's gonna be a little ticker going around, going across the screen. There you go. Ah, that's slick right there. For donation. That's if you want to do that. It's all business, but it's still all to the real. I should have put subscribe to the channel too. Let me put that on there. Can I edit this? Sorry, but you're part of the progress, a process. This is all new to me. And you right here, part of the subscribe now. Should I put subscribe to the channel? Let's put subscribe. Yeah, I'm gonna put subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to channel to support. How that sound? All right, we got that. That is, hold up. Hold on, that should be it. Subscribe to channel. All right, there we go. There we go. Cash App Rap Talk. Subscribe to channel to support. All right, well, let's talk this. Let's talk this rap talk. All right, who you got? Since you tuned in, I thank you for bearing with me for them couple of minutes on how to try to just get things modified and going on, you know? So who you got? Since you want to talk a little music today, who you got between the Notorious Big, One More Chance, and Big Puns? Still Not a Player. The remix, that is. I think a lot of people probably forget too that was a remix that Big Pun did with him and Joe. Well, I take that back. It wasn't a remix. He just made two versions of a song with similar titles. Because the one that made the album was I'm Not a Player, yeah. That's the one that had the OJ sample with that darling, darling baby, with that, you're my darling, darling baby. See, so he actually had that one first. But then when he did the song with Joe, that was really a remix. That's why he's named it, titled it Still Not a Player. And the reason why I chose these two songs was for reasons of this. It's like they both were songs that was like lyrical. I don't say like, they were lyrical, but they was for the women also. So that's why I chose these two songs, because on one hand you have Biggie, and of course they two both was two big fellas too. So there's a lot of different things you can correlate. But I chose these two songs because I think these were real like prominent songs that was like that whole little come here girl, I'm smooth, I can still talk to you this type of way. So on one side you did have Biggie, of course. He told you off top, heartthrob never, fat, black, and ugly as ever. However, stay Gucci down to the socks. And see the wordplay also. That's why I chose these two songs also, because on one hand you had Biggie wordplay, which is, I mean, just ridiculous, just out of there. Like she beat me, meet me at 12. And then you had Big Pun. His wordplay was just ridiculous also. I mean, he had a short stint too also, as far as his whole career and him about to blossom before his untimely passing also. Matter of fact, he only 2 albums in too, like Biggie too, now that I think about it. But really you could say one, because that's that second album, that Yeah Baby, some of them songs was kind of made up. So, but he still was making a lot of material too also. So he kind of like on that same little wave too, as far as like being, not having too much material out, but still being real effective and still leaving a mark on the whole game. But I mean, who you got though? I mean, for me, I don't know who I choose though off top. I'm thinking about it, so that's why I kind of want to just bring it to the forefront of just first speaking why I chose these two songs and these two artists, because Notorious Big, he just did his thing. And like I say, both of these songs was like dedicated to the women. And that's real, that's a real hard task to do, especially in hip hop. It's just to have that whole, how can I say, and I think these two songs is probably like the most complete rap songs as far as like hitting all categories. I'm not gonna say all categories, but hitting like the main categories to where it really just counts. And oh man, let's just go through it. We got time. We ain't doing shit. I mean, I ain't doing shit. I mean, I'm working, but this ain't work to me. This is fun. I could talk music all day. So let's just go on and go through. We're gonna take our time with it and have a little bit of fun with it. So let's see. It's like how I'm looking at it. First, like I say, these songs is for the women. They commercial songs. They songs that's on the radio. That's a check. So it's a single. They're already picking it as a single. So that's a check on the box. You making it for an audience. You already, like, how can I say, I ain't gonna say hardcore or underground, but it's like it's already raw enough for the men to like it. So that's a check. And it's for the men talking to a woman. That's a check. And then they both still got like an R&B feel to it, to a little bit. Well, definitely the One More Chance, because that was a sample already. Was a switch on the bars. Like with switch, it basically is the bars. But that was a Stay With Me. So that was a sample. So you know, you got the sample going. So again, it's for the ladies, it's a single, It's raw, and the lyrics is in the song. The lyrics is there. The lyrics is top tier. So it ain't like, say for instance, you will have certain people, especially back then, you will have people that'll rap a song that's for the women, or a so-called radio song. And you would know what their intentions is when they was even doing it. You would know, like, okay, they just made that for the radio. That really ain't even them. They just trying to win over the friendly song for the album, just the fill-in song to push out, and just hope some women dislike it. But these two songs here, like I say, with the lyrics and just the charisma of these two big guys just talking they talk, it was just a solid combination of something you really don't see that often. You don't see that too often. It's like either gonna be one or the other. It's like, and then not to mention, some of these songs you will have the hook, like the hook could be so good that the raps didn't even mean nothing. I ain't gonna say they don't mean nothing, but these two songs, it's like the hooks was just even parallel just as enough with the rap songs. You know, you had Joe over here with Big Pun. How that hook go? He rolled that hook. Still, I'm thinking about the other song. I'm thinking about his song, Don't Want to Be a Player. Because he did a spin-off to this song too. Now that I think about it, Don't Want to Be a Player. Joe did. Because that song was so big. Because the Big Pun song was so big. He's like, okay, shit, I'm running with this with this too. Like, don't want to be a player no more. So he made his version also, which was a smart thing to do. I can get it. I can dig it. But again, it's a toss-up with me. I can't. Right now, at this very moment, I really can't choose as much. Of course, I kind of want to lean to Biggie, but I'm kind of hearing both of these songs in my head. Man, I wish I could just play songs on here, but I don't want to get no copyright strike, and I really don't know how that stuff really work on here yet. As far as like playing songs and all that stuff, I won't be able to monetize my song, this video in the future and all that stuff. So I don't even want to play around with like letting the songs play, even though I do be seeing some people doing that on some of their videos, but I don't know all the technicalities to just pull it off and just be just a straight free. But who you got? I mean, who you choosing? Like I said, I think I'm leaning to Biggie. She beat me at 12. Where you at? Flipping jobs, playing card notes while I'm swimming in your women, like tongue all down her throat. I mean, come on, man. He say I'm not only the player, I'm the player president. Everybody remember that commercial back in the day from the hair club. I mean, come on, man. You gotta have charisma when you doing stuff like this. When you entertainment. I mean, let me share this with y'all. It's a reason why some of these rappers stand out to you. Don't get me wrong. Everybody got their thing that they do. Everybody got their thing. A lot of people can rap. Some can rap better than others. Some can look better than others. And you can be drawn into a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. But charisma, I'm talking about, especially if you that smooth and that good to have charisma, and charisma is coming out of your vocals, I mean, that's another level. I mean, Big had a charisma out of this world. Pun did too. It's like when you can joke about yourself, like you say, you know he ugly or whatever. He telling you like, okay, you can say I'm this and that, but however, this how I'm coming through. That type of charisma, that stands out more than a lot, than the average, than the best rhymes and the best lines you could probably hear. And like I say, keep in mind you listening. Like this before you see the video. You listening to a person charisma and it's seeking through your speaker and your airwaves, and you just, I mean, that's a talent. Like Jay-Z got it too. Jay-Z got it too. It's a charisma. It's a thing like when you can just say certain words, or when you can sing on certain songs and make fun of yourself. Like when I wish I never met her at all. Them little details that people don't pay attention to. Those are the little things that win people over. Like when you can just be relatable on the smallest little thing. I watch, I pay attention. E40 got it too. Like E40, it's that charisma. There's certain things you can talk about or you can bring to the table that the average person can do in a regular life that could just make you just so down to earth. That can make you relatable. Like E40, he can just say like I'm around the corner from the Costco's and the alley, blah blah blah. It's like those little things. But again, charisma is definitely a powerful tool that you want to have in entertainment because anybody could just sit and say the same thing. Even in podcasting, whatever. Whatever you watch the people for, you watching for that. But Biggie, he had it. Pun, he had it. They both had charisma. And these two songs are top tier. Both of these singles, like they ran the airwaves for the time they came out. I remember when that One More Chance, that remix came out. Man, I'm talking about every car. I'm talking about every car that went by was playing it. That whole summer. And if you think about it too, in hindsight, it came out at a time when, of course, Pac was doing what he was doing, and Pac was so hardcore. Even though Pac, everybody know Pac got that charisma, and he had the songs that was for the women too at times also. But just think about how Pac was on the whole fuck the world, everybody this that. He was on the to me against the world shit. But then Biggie just came out just like let me just calm down. Let me just drop this song just for the females, and just let me just drop this song for the club. While everybody doing this, you got Wu-Tang, you got Nas, you got Dre, you got everybody on whatever they on. He just fall through with this remix and it just come through the whole lanes like do 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 do. That beat, man, you can't say that song didn't just come through just killed the whole summer. I'm talking about on some smooth. Everybody just got smooth. If you really think about it in hindsight, when that song came out, everybody just got smooth. At least for that summer, at least for a little while. I wanted that cool shit. Everybody went to the parties. You just got chill. That song just calmed down hip hop just for a second. If you really just pay attention, that One More Chance came through. Damn, Big Pun. I guess Pun was just watching the table too. He like, okay. He got that. Let me come with the formula too. I'm saying the formula, even though I'm a Puerto Rican. He looking at like, okay, he that. He fat, black, and and then ass whatever or whatever. He looking at okay, that's okay, big boys, we cool. If you think about it, them couple of years, that was cool for the big guys. I could just imagine with all the big fella dudes who was getting money, how they was feeling. I know they self-esteem was probably through the roof then. You know what I'm saying? When them two songs was popping off, that couldn't be nothing but the theme song for you. If you was a big fella getting money, we see it. I'm from Detroit. You can see, you know when the big fella eating and getting some money. And Biggie made it cool for all of them. And Big Pun did too, for the Puerto Rican side or the Latinos or how, for his culture, whatever. But it still was all hip hop. And that was a powerful time, it was a powerful moment. I definitely get it. So lyrically, let's say Biggie. Matter of fact, let me look up the lyrics real quick so I can hit a couple of quotables on this. Because I don't want to just try to think about it too much, even though I am thinking about it. Notorious Big, One More Chance. Bear with me 1 second. Chance. Lyrics. Oh no, they just remixed. They didn't put up the regular one. Cause Cause that was a remix actually. Cause remember on the Life After no, the Ready to Die album, it did have a different beat and it was a different song. So let me get it. Oh, why I was putting up this. Baby, don't go. Damn, that was Faith too. First thing first. I'll pop a freaks all the honeys. Dummies, playboys, bunnies, those want money. I mean, look at the wordplay. He just coming off like first thing first. He coming in playing, coming in smooth. Like I keep telling you, that one little line when he would just play with all the words, when he hit that she beat me. Listen to me. Listen. I'm talking about listen to me like it's one of my poems. I'm so used to saying listen to me like I do my poems. Listen to him. You can listen to me too, listening to him. He said, major pain like Damon Wayans. Low down dirty even like his brother Keenan. Scheming. Don't leave your girl around me. True player for real. Ass puff that deep. I mean, listen to me. Listen to me. He say major pain like David Wayans. Low down dirty even. He like I'm both of them. And they the brothers. Them was just two movies that they put together. I mean, wordplay. And that's charisma too. Just little, like I said, little things like that. Like I was saying just a minute ago. When you just can be down to earth and talk about little monotone and little things like that, and you can put it in a big song to show how down to earth you is, that's definitely a plus and a winning point. Okay, now what else we got? Listen to me. The envy of all women, crushed linen, Cartier wristwear with diamonds in them, the finest women. I love with the passion. The man's a wimp. I give that ass a good thrashing. High fashion, flying into all states. You know the rest. Now let's go over the big pun though. Right? I ain't gonna leave pun out of this. Like I say, this is for both. But tell me who you got. Definitely put it in the comments. Cause I definitely want to know and hear like who you got. So let's check out Big Pun. Still not a player lyrics. I'm not a player, but you still a hater. Elevated to the top high. See you later. I'm gone. Penthouse suite. Penthouse freaks. In-house beach. Rent out lease with an option to buy. Copping a 5 or a Benz. For when I'm not too far in the sky. That's player. He coming in playing just like Big at the same token. On the same tip. I mean, let's parallel that. Look at how that just parallel like that. Both of them, just two guys just talking cash shit. I'm talking cash money shit. And this all way before you had the, you know what I'm saying, the whole big timers and all them going crazy. You got these guys going just going off easy. I mean, just talking that talk. I mean, it gets no better than this if you're a hip hop head. Especially when you know what some of these labels are telling these artists to do. You know they're telling them we need a song for the radio. You can talk all that hip hop and packing the Mac in the back of the act and all that, or I'm ready to die, but I need something for the radio. You have to wrap your mind around how talented you got to be to, again, have all these elements in a song. And not to mention the video. Both of the videos was a party and just fun. You know what I'm saying? And it's still not a player. You had Joe and Big Pun both going to each other's different, I don't want to say rooms, but clubs. I just remember the Canopies having both their names and they both would just come out and go into each other's spot and just having fun and partying and just Not to mention, the One More Chance was just a big party too, with all the different cameos and everybody just dancing and having fun. I mean, it just was a time. It was a moment. I mean, definitely love hip hop. But tell me who y'all got. Tell me who you got. Definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel. Like I said, if you want to donate and show a little love and go on and you can cash out your man something. I mean, all of this is entertainment and all this come from a place. All this is time and business. Definitely serious about mine and working to make this thing bigger. This was my first experience getting down with StreamYard. Like I said, I got more to come. We got more to come. I keep trying to say we because you all are growing with me. And you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm sitting up here solo talking that talk, but it's definitely a we thing also. I mean, as we build and create. But in the comments, tell me who you got. I guess it's right up. I might as well go on and get one off then before I get out. Let me think of a poem I can hit to this. Since we talking player, I got this one piece I wrote called what was the name of this poem? I'm looking at it, trying to think of it. Looking right at this poem. Okay, here we go. Forgot the title, but I'm looking right at it. What's up? You trying to. Let me bring that back. Try not to cuss. I'm gonna go on and cuss. Fuck it. It is what it is. What's up? You trying to fuck? If you say yeah or don't say no, damn, how I go? What's up? You trying to fuck? If you say yeah, if you say no, okay, here we go. What's up? You trying to fuck? If you say no or later say yeah, in the end, it's still the same results. See, what's up? You trying to fuck? See, if you say no, but then say yeah, in the end, shit is still the same results. See, you knew yeah your name when you first met me. The question is really when or if I talk myself out of it and you don't let me, but you accept me. You look me in my eyes and saw the full potential. Me and you together going #1. You be the lyrics, I'll be the instrumental. So what you trying to get into? You know what I say about what? Maybe what your late 30s? Trying to take life serious again, don't want to date because the last couple of men that did you dirty. But you keep yourself available every time old sexual friends give you a call. But the answer you just giving me is you just hanging out and ain't trying to do nothing at all. Baby, that's the perfect start. I'll wait for the candy. Cause I already know that you gonna give it. Long as you ain't on that 90-day Steve Harvey bullshit. Cause if you is, we ain't even gotta kick it. You see, we both ain't worth it. We both ain't perfect. So I guess that makes us perfect. And that makes us worth it. So as you drown inside that cup, look me in my eyes with physical lust. I'm your free to the 11 counselor, spill your guts, cause with me you can trust. And in the morning when you wake up and finally realize what you did, you open your legs and your emotions all off a conversation sitting at the bar. I guess it just is what it is. I was just someone to talk to. Someone to fuck you. Rap talk. Don't wanna be a player no more. Snap, 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 snaps. That's that poem of peace. I forgot the title of that joint, but it took me a minute because I ain't did that poem in a minute, but I remembered it once I thought about a couple of things and parallel. I just want to throw that poem in there. So thank you for tuning in to Who You Got. Tell me who you got. I want to put it down there in the comments. Tell me who you got. We're gonna see. We're gonna tally it up and see who we got. Notorious, Big, One More Chance, and Big Pun. Still not a player. Tell me who you got. Get with y'all in a minute. Get with you in a minute. Rap talk. Let me wind this one up. Wind this one up.